on, guys? Today I'm going to be bringing you a top 10 villains of The Flash Season 1. Okay, before people get all, oh, that's not right, oh, he shouldn't be there. This is my list. So if you don't like it, go do your own. Alright, so starting off at number 10, we have Rainbow Raider. Now, I'm putting him at number 10 because he was just shit compared to everybody else. He could make people angry, and then there's someone that can turn into pure metal, I think, and someone who can teleport. So I didn't really think he was that good. Yeah, that's all I've got to say for Rainbow Raider. He's a dickhead, he's a mong. Alright, number 9, we have Peekaboo. Now, she was a complete idiot. Her powers were amazing. I didn't like the way she had to use that telescope, though. I did understand why she had to use it, but she was an idiot when it came to the reason she got caught, because she thought that her boyfriend was a good guy, when he left her and ran off, and now she's all on her own and teleporty and shit. Right, so, yeah, number 9, Peekaboo. Alright, moving on to number 8, we have The Mist. Now, The Mist had potential to be good. He turned into poisonous gas and went inside of people and killed them, of course. Now, he could have been big, but he wasn't that big. He was in it for 2 episodes. He had his own episode in episode 3, and then he came back in sometime later the season. I don't know with The Mist. He could have been good. He could have been. Moving on to number 7. We have Grodd, I think that's how you say his name. So we're getting a bit higher up in the list now. Now, the reason Grodd is at number 7 was because he posed a potential threat to the Flash's feelings, as he took Iris, who at the time did not know that Barry loved her with all his heart. And that, of course, sparked the Flash to do anything to get her back, including the supersonic punch, which was amazing. Not gonna lie. Seriously, go look it up. Alright, moving on. We have number 6, Pied Piper, who I'm going to put the Rogues higher up. Spoiler, there you go. Yeah, Rogues is somewhere high up above 6. But the Pied Piper isn't part of the Rogues in the TV show, but he is in the comics. So I'm doing Pied Piper at number 6. I like Pied Piper. He was good. He had his gauntlets that shot sonic waves, I think it was, sound waves or something to that. I thought it was a bit weird how he had the things implanted in his ears, but for a good reason, as he would be in a lot of pain. But yet again, I can't believe Cisco fell for leaving them in. I thought he hated him, and he said if he takes them out, he'd be in a lot of pain. So, Cisco, don't trust the Pied Piper. He's a dickhead. Now, I like the Pied Piper, but we've only seen him once, so I'm hoping that he's going to return. And he's the first one to take a punch at Harrison. As we all know, he's a twat now. But, you know, good on you, Pied Piper. Probably for the best we didn't see his rats. Alright, moving on to number 5, Weather Wizard, the second one. Weather Wizard was good, but again, I'm putting Weather Wizard on his own separate number 5 because he didn't join up with the Rogues, even though in one of the episodes Cold made him owe him a favour, as Cold saved his life. Well, stopped him from getting transported. But anyway, yes, Weather Wizard. I liked him a lot better than the first one, because the first one was just a dickhead. This one actually had revenge on his mind, as he was going after Joe, who killed him. Spoiler alert. But of course, we all know what happened. He created a tidal wave that headed to the city and made the Flash travel through time. Now, that was great. Some of the effects in that episode were great. I'm quite pleased with the Flash in effects-wise, as it isn't a big show with a lot of with a big budget. And Weather Wizard's tidal wave, they did a great job on that. So moving on to number 4, we have the Tricksters. Now I'm going to say Mark Hamill is the best Trickster, because it's Mark Hamill, of course. I thought they were great. They're Flash's version of the Joker, I think. Even though Mark Hamill did do the Joker voice in the Arkham games, you should go check them out, because they're great. They were great. They bloody Hamill is amazing, as he just finished, well, was still filming Star Wars, and he came and filmed a Flash episode as the Trickster, as he was in the original Flash TV show in the 90s. Now, both of them are genius. They got to the bomb on Flash's hand, and if he stops running, he'll explode, and I thought that was genius, even though it had been done lots of times in the comics and some of the animated shows. But anyway, the Tricksters did a good job, pals. Hope you're back for season 2. Right, moving on to number 3. Okay, so here are the Rogues. They were great. Now, the Rogues have been slowly getting bigger with each episode, apart from their latest one, where in episode 4 we got Captain Cold, and at the end of that episode he opened a case to Heatwave with his gun, and now they're together. And then their first episode back from the mid-season finale, they joined up. Captain Cold and Heatwave joined up to try and take down the Flash, and they did a pretty poor job of it, as they got outsmarted, as they were trying so hard not to get outsmarted by the Flash, but he did it anyway. And so after that, they're both caught by the Flash and Eddie, and they have to get broken out of the car that's taken them to prison by Cold's younger sister, Golden Glider, who then joined up with them in the 3rd Rogue episode. And then in the 4th episode, they have made a load of supervillains owe them favours, so I would say they're joining the Rogues. Apart from Deathlock, because Cold burnt his face off, because Cold's a badass. Right, moving on to number 2, Grodd. Grodd was amazing. The effects for him were absolutely fantastic. As I said before, the budget is not that big for the Flash, and they did a friggin' fantastic job on Grodd. And the great thing is, spoiler alert, he did not get killed by that train if you watch the end of the episode, as he jumped off the building at the end. So he is yet to return to the Flash, hopefully with Gorilla City. Alright, number 1, multiplex jokes. Number 1, Reverse Flash. Reverse Flash was amazing. He held all the plot twists, being a great villain. Sometimes he thinks he isn't a villain, but he is. Everyone knows he's a villain. I mean, he's the reason for everything to happen. Bloody stabbed his mom in the chest, the badass ass dickhead. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, leave a like. And if I missed anything, let me know down below in the comments. That'll be all. New videos coming soon, and I'm out of here.